In the building, TV.
Yo, what's happening? This is Big Daddy Kane chilling with Tiffany Taylor, and right now you're checking out In the Building TV.
We right now, at this very moment, we in the building. We're in the building TV, so keep it locked, y'all. You already know.
I'm Jennifer Williams, and you're watching In the Building TV.
Everybody know what they're watching.
In the Building TV, baby.
Hey Jackson, and you are watching.
Hey, what's going on? It's your girl Shelly, and we are in the building TV, and I'm with Tiffany.
Hey, it's me, your girl Tiffany. You know what you're watching? In the Building TV. Tonight I'm here for Ocktoberfest 2013. They're having a festival all week, and tonight happens to be Latin night. So tonight they're having a showcase. Let me get you in the building. Let's go. Before I leave, I'm seeing a couple of people around the building. So right now I'm seeing Quentin. Quentin, let's get in the building. Let's go. What's going on, Quentin?
What's going on? How we doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
Oh, well, you know, I'm in the building, so I'm doing perfect.
Let everybody know what's going on here tonight.
Well, tonight is Latin night for Ocktoberfest, Day Deuce, you know.
Okay.
So right now we have some performances going on in one of the main theaters. We had a couple of trailers. Also, DERRICK Simmons movie also debuted tonight. Women Do It Better.
Okay.
You know, I didn't come up with that title, but it is true. I'm not gonna comment
It's
on
true.
that like that. I ain't gonna comment on that. Like
He
that.
already know.
But you know.
So for all those who missed yesterday's event, what was that about?
Well, yesterday's event was the opening. That was the super launch party. So we had a lot of celebrities that's going to be seen throughout the week. They came in, got a chance to, basically it was an introduction to Ocktoberfest, what Ocktoberfest is about, music, film, technology.
Okay.
So it was a great chance to really get a feel of what the whole week is going to be about. Tomorrow night is going to be DJ Legends night, so we're going to have DJs like Kool Herc coming in here, okay? Old school legends, man.
And what's going on Friday?
Friday is the Hip Hop Roundtable, hosted by Lil Nat herself. So we're going to have her in the building. We're going to have a lot of artists in the building. We're going to have Mikey J in the building. He's going to be he's also one of the judges. Kool Herc is also one of the judges there. Saturday, which is the big day. So you want to make sure you come out for that. If you don't make anything else, come out for the big award ceremony at XL Lounge. We won't be here at Miss. We're going to be at XL Lounge on Saturday for the big award show. There's going to be the big concert, artists, performances. It's not just everybody going to be there.
Well, you know, even though we not getting no award, we still going to be in the building.
I ain't getting no award either. I ain't getting no award, all right? But that's all right.
We got one for you.
See, they so sweet. I love them. I love them.
Let everybody know what they're watching.
Right now, you already know you're watching Tiffany Allen Taylor. You're watching GQ City Smooth right here in the building TV. We are in. You're out, but we're in, but we're going to keep you in.
Well, let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. I'm in the building with Poppy Shank. What's going on?
What's good, Mommy? How you doing? I'm good.
I'm good. You looking marvelous tonight.
Appreciate that.
Handsome and all.
Trying to impress you. You know, I heard you was in the building, so I had to make sure I came correct.
Let everybody know what you do and, you know, what you get into.
Well, you know, I go by the name of Poppy Shank. I rap and sing English and Spanish, you know, the urban Latin pop sensation. That's me.
Okay, so why are you here tonight?
They asked me to come down for Ocktoberfest and, you know, do what I do, take control of the stage and rock the crowd, so I did that.
All right, so tell us a little bit about your music. What kind of flow are you with? What kind of category would you put it in? Is it Spanish, American, what?
Basically, you know, my management team coined a new genre for myself, and it's the urban Latin pop.
Okay.
You know, because I rap and I sing English and Spanish. So urban, it encompasses that part. Latin, I'm Latino, and I do the Spanish music, you know, the bilingual stuff. And pop, because I make popular music these days. You know, I started in the underground circuit, but now I'm here, you know?
All right, so we can hear a little something?
Of course. Soy Latino, soy Latino. P.S. Poppy Shank, that's at Poppy Shank on everything. Okay. And poppyshank.com. I'm on Pandora, Vivo, whatever.
All right, now in English, that was what?
Oh, that was I'm Latin. I'm Latin. I said it twice. Okay. Two different melodies.
Okay, you know, I don't know Spanish, so I got to ask. I'm asking for you, too. I'm asking for you, too. So, if you had some advice to give out to other artists that's out there, what would that be?
Do it for yourself, man. You can't expect anyone to do anything for you, so you got to do it for yourself. And once you get to that level, people will recognize that, and they'll help you take the necessary steps to do the things you can't do on your own. But you first have to do it for yourself.
All right, now let them know what they're watching.
You're watching In the Building. My girl Tiffany, In the Building TV. You already know the Bonds in the building. Poppy Shank, the Bonds in the building. Let's go!
And we out the building. I'm in the building with my friend Petto. Hey, what's going on?
Hello, everybody. Glad to be part of this event. Shout out to In the Building TV. We're just over here spreading music. I'm good. How are you?
So let everybody know a little bit about your music as well as yourself.
I'm a musician from Colombia. That's my nationality. We're over here in New York promoting this new project called Yo Contra el Resto, means me against the rest. It's basically the grind of an independent artist in either English market or Spanish market. So it's pretty much me against my own movement, my own pushing myself, my own music, and here we are, just pushing through.
And how long have you been an artist now?
I have been an artist. I started recording music for about 4 years. This is my second mixtape CD in. This one came with a lot more strength, but we'll be going at it for about 4 or 5 years, writing process, performing process, so it's all good.
All right. So would you say that your journey or your grind is a little bit easier in your country or here?
That's a tough question. I would say over here is a big market since you have everybody mixed up. People in South America are familiar with your language, so you're bound to catch more masses there and start better off there. But I don't look at it like that. I'm pretty much in New York, I'm in Boston, I'm in Colombia, I'm in Panama, wherever I am, it's the same people, same crowd. I'm pushing out the same energy, the same music. So for me, anybody, 15 people to 200 people.
Cool. Now, was it a tough, did you start out in Spanish? And then did you go over to English, or it always was English?
It's very funny because hip-hop music in English was pretty much like my first CDs. I was very urban at a very early age. But then, I decided to combine that with my Spanish roots, my own language, which I'm more fluent at, less accent. Okay. So I just decided to mix it all up, have a little urban, hip-hop, reggaeton line all together into a genre. I don't even call it a genre. But basically music all into one, as a unit. All
right. Now, who are some artists that you would like to work with?
Well, I'm pretty much open to everybody. I like to live a little essence of what Parcero is. I consider myself a little bit of a different artist. I'm unique, so I'm pretty open to all kind of music. I have English hooks on my album. I have Spanish hooks. I have worked with different artists, so any melody that rings bells, we in there.
And who are some inspirations to you in the music business?
In the music business, I definitely have to say anybody that came from the bottom, that you see footage of 99, 98, they're in the t-shirts, whiteys, whatever. All those people that came from nothing, that you see them at a certain platform, certain level, definitely all those people.
All right, and can we look out for any videos dropping soon?
Definitely, go to YouTube. Anything is Parcero Music. YouTube is Parcero Music 87. My latest video for Prende, which means Ignite, is out now with a talented English singer, Rachel Walker. So it's definitely a single that has a lot of strength, and I definitely encourage people to go to the YouTube and check it out.
All right, and is there anything we can look out for that you have coming up in the future?
Look out for my new album. This is Yo Contra el Resto Part 2, Me Against the Rest Part 2. This just came out a month ago or so. So definitely we're pushing this one out for everybody.
All right, and let them know what they're watching.
In the Building TV, you already know. Parcero con ustedes, yo contra el resto dos. Gracias.
Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. I'm in the building with none other Derrick. Hey, Derrick, what's going on?
I'm in the building with no other than Derrick Simmons. Yeah. All right.
Let everybody know who you are.
My name is Derrick Simmons. I'm a filmmaker, actor, director, producer, writer, stuntman, stunt coordinator.
All right, you do it all. You in your grind.
I do it all, except cook. I don't cook, but
Oh, man.
But I do windows. No.
Okay, let everybody know a little bit more about some movies that you've produced and, some of the things that you have done.
Okay. So as a filmmaker, I've done 3 films so far. Okay. At Ocktober, we screened Women Do It Better.
Okay.
It's a
true story.
Yeah, it is a true story. It's about how women are smarter and better cheaters than men in relationships.
True story.
There you go.
Oh, you thought I was going to disagree, right?
No, I know you was going to agree. I just didn't know you were going to admit it, But it's a very funny film.
Okay.
We had a lot of fun doing it. It was a lot of hard work, and the passion shows.
Okay, so what are your future projects that you're working on that we can look out for?
I just finished shooting a movie called Nobody's Perfect, and this one's a little bit more serious. It's a thriller. It's an action suspense thriller. Domestic violence is the theme, and it is hot. So next year, Nobody's Perfect. And I wrote 6 more films, so hopefully, we can start knocking them out.
And we're definitely in the building for that, right?
We in the building on In the Building TV. That's how we do it.
So I just wanted to ask you, if you had one great tip to give other producers that's out there and they're on their grind, and you had some advice to give them, what would be the one thing that they can take from you that would definitely help them?
Network. Don't give up. Don't let money stop you from doing what you want to do. Everybody has friends. Everybody has family. Call in favors. But don't let money be the reason why you don't do what you really want to do.
And on that note, let everybody know what they're watching.
In the Building TV.
Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. Look who I found. I have a special guest in the building tonight. Hey, what's going on?
How you feel, love?
I'm feeling good. And yourself?
Very fine now.
Let my viewers know who you are.
My name is Eustace Collins. I'm an actor.
Okay. So what are some films that you've acted in?
Well, basically I'm featured in, Jungle Fever, American Gangster. I just recently got cast for TV One American Crime Files. And I'm playing Kwame Kilpatrick, the ex-mayor of Detroit, who just recently got sentenced to 28 years in prison, unfortunately, but I'm glad to tell his story.
Oh, congratulations. You're definitely on your grind.
Thank you. The hard work pays after a while.
So since you're acting right now, what do you see yourself doing in the future?
Well, basically I want to act and tell people's stories. I want to be a producer also. It seems that the industry, in order to win some type of award, you got to tell a slave story or something that we already know about, But we have other issues in life, social conscious issues that we don't get to express from our view.
Definitely, that's definitely the truth. So who are some actors or people that inspire you?
Definitely Denzel, Don Cheadle. He's a sleeper. He's a great actor. And you got your old Sidney Poitier, the people that paved the way for us to get here.
Definitely. Who would you like to work with?
Everybody and anybody. I'm humble. Just send the check in the mail. I'm cool.
Now, if you on your way to making a movie, since you want to be a producer, what type of films would you make?
Realistic films, funny films. I don't understand why producers, black or white, we are worst enemy. So if you want to do a film about seriousness and the other one want to do a film about comedy, we should all be able to get along. Our combination of both is good.
Definitely. If anybody's looking for you, how can they find you?
I'm on Facebook, Eustace Collins, Eustace, Collins, Collens.
All right, so for other inspiring actors that's out there and they're on their grind, what kind of advice could you give them that would truly be helpful for them?
Be optimistic, but at the same time, be realistic. Don't quit your day job. Don't let nobody tell you no. Believe in you. Nobody can make you a star but yourself. There's no stars out there. Stars in the sky.
Okay. So should step one be get an agent, get some acting classes? What should be step one?
Step one is do your research. When you're non-union, they're going to cast you. And anytime you go on the set, make sure you make a friend. Always network. Some people are going to be snotty. Get a number. Hang around people that have the same aspirations as you do. Okay. And like I said, be optimistic, be realistic, but don't quit your day job.
Okay. And what is the key to remembering lines? I can't get that together for nothing. So what's the key to remembering lines?
It's no key. Everybody has a different method. You just don't remember lines. You got to remember the other person's lines so you can remember your line when to come in. So you just pray to God and hope that you don't mess up. Or you have a producer that's into improv where they might let you freestyle it and go with it. So you to each his own.
All right. Now for everybody that's watching, let them know what they're watching.
In the Building TV.
Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. In the building, I have the actor and the writer, producer of the show. What's going on?
Hey, how y'all doing? We're so excited to be here at the Ocktober Music and Film Festival with Skin Deep, Skin Tight, with In the Building TV. And, I'm the writer-director of the piece, and I just, I felt like it was a time in the period with Obama and what's happening to do something on race and to do it in an artistic way. And I'm an artist, and Sam is an amazing actor to execute this project for me. I mean, he's a Caribbean actor who really has the depth and the range of variations of the histories of people of color who've been through, you know, the issue of what it means to be an American in this country.
And for those who missed it, what is the name of it again?
It's called Skin Deep, Skin Tight, and it's a 25-minute film at the moment. It's a work in progress, so it hopes to be a feature with interviews at some point. And right now it's a 25-minute, it's a new concept. It's a theatrical graphic poetry film. So people say a graphic novel. This is a film that is a graphic poetry film. It's a new concept. And it's a new concept because it looks at race, and race is very hard to talk about unless it's done in an artistic way. And so this project is really done, and it covers almost anything that touches my heart, which is the prison industrial complex. I have a nonprofit. I'm very serious about people of color and, you know, in disenfranchised communities around the country, around the world. I'm really passionate about those things. And so, you know, this particular piece, I didn't want it to point fingers, so I used animation and graphics and sound bites and historical moments to look at what has actually happened to spark compassion and conversation in people's heart. And Sam was an amazing vehicle for that.
All right, so as you can see, she's definitely on her grind. Now, how did you get involved in all this? How did she find you?
Me and Kimbali met about 5 years ago at a class we were taking at the Negro Ensemble Company with Marie McKinney. And, you know, just like two kindred spirits, we connected, right? Like two men.
So what you're trying to say is nobody else had a chance?
I could have found someone.
Just because of the level of intimacy. You know, we know each other so well, and we've been such a part of each other's creative process and growth. You know, we complement each other so well. You know, Kimbali says I bring the training and the Shakespeare. Kimbali brings, you know, the rawness and the authenticity. You know, so yeah, it just creates, like I said, you know, earlier, creates a very fertile ground for creation because, you know, in the creative process, you know, when you're trying to build something, a birth, it's pain, it's painful. So, you know, you can't be afraid or hold back. And the fact that we had no wall between us allowed us to get to our kind of rawest place at the moment, because after then, you know, we've taken time and, you know, it's just the beginning.
All right, and how long have you been acting now?
Since I was, maybe 20 years? No. I guess officially, since I went to school, maybe 8 years.
Yeah, so if you had any tips for up-and-coming actors that's out there, what would it be?
Believe in yourself. Never let anyone tell you any different. And believe in something greater than yourself, and hold on to that.
All right, now for those who are interested in being a writer, what kind of advice would you give to them?
Well, I just gave some advice earlier because I met him in the Negro Ensemble class, so I'm an actress too, and I talked about being a Renaissance woman, a talent who does photography, writing, and acting, and I won the real competition last time I was here. My acting reel won the competition, and this time I'm here as a filmmaker. So what I would say to young people is that, if you're passionate and talented as a music, as a vocalist, as a singer, and if you're focused and serious, don't box yourselves. You know, be a Renaissance person like James Baldwin, Langston Hughes. Express whatever comes inside of you. So I would say to young people who are writers, who are filmmakers, who are actors, is to do it. Don't wait and don't say you're going to do it. Just do it.
Now, for those who don't really know too much about scripts, what would be like? Anything could be a script. It could be like a diary or thoughts. So let them know, you know, what a script contains, what it could be, what it's not, so they can have more of a structure of what a script is.
Oh my God, this is not a narrative, nor is it a documentary. It's an innovative piece. It's a poem turned into a film. So a script isn't what you see on TV. A script is sound, it's images, and storytelling. So a diary could, Anne Frank is a classic example of what a diary can become a script. So anyone's personal story, personal experience on paper through words, sound, and images, that is somewhat of a script. We're living in a different genre of film and television with the social digital media era. So, yeah.
Cool. So let them know what they're watching.
Skin Deep, Skin Tight on
In the Building TV.
Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. In the building, I have one of the directors for tonight. Let everybody know who you are.
Yes, I am Emmeline Stewart. I am the director of the Ocktober Music and Film Festival, and I direct the film portion of it.
Oh, wow. So how did you get this event together tonight? Well, actually, it's for the whole week.
Yes, we're here. We started Tuesday. We go through Saturday. Saturday is our big award show where we select the best feature, best short, best music video, and best web TV show.
Okay, so how did y'all get all the categories together?
Well, we actually wanted to have more categories, and we had to narrow it down because of time. We only could screen a certain amount of shows. But, you know, the categories are just the more popular categories that we have.
All right, so what's your next project that you're working on?
Well, I don't know. Oktoberfest has become my baby. But we are doing a reality show with Aunt Jones, A&R. It's a reality show called The Label, and it's about a real record label that we're starting and all of the challenges we're trying to get that off the ground. And then we have some short films we're working on. There's one called Boys, Girls, and Sparks, which is for teenagers, so we're finishing that up. And then we have a documentary we're working on, You Only Live Twice. We're trying to finish that up as well. So we have a couple of projects in post-production. We're taking on some new things, and we're excited.
All right, so how long have you been doing this, actually?
I am entering year 5 as a producer, and I don't write or direct or anything. All I do is produce.
Okay,
cool. I stay in my lane.
So if you have other producers that's out there and they're trying to be on their grind, what kind of advice would you give them?
Well, now with the age of technology, there are so many opportunities, so many options, so many things that people can do. You know, I think as a producer, because you're the one who usually has to either find the money or invest the money, you really have to choose wisely. But maybe you could start off with web series. They're relatively cheap to make. Short films could be a little bit more intricate depending. But, you know, get into it. Find a great project that you love, invest a little money and time.
So what is a no-no? What's the number one thing that they shouldn't do if they're trying to be a producer?
Well, I think that a great project starts with a great script. I think that as a producer, if you don't have a great script, you shouldn't do it.
So you heard it here first. Get your scripts together, write it down, type it. You have a computer. Get your scripts going. What is considered a bad script?
You know, for me, because I'm a producer, I obviously have to be able to make money at the end of the day and tell great stories. I think a bad script, and this is obviously subjective, but a bad script is one for me that is not really sellable. Like if I can't find an audience for it, if there is no audience for it, then it makes no sense to make it. So when you're writing, you have to think about your audience.
So how would they determine that? Because maybe they have a lot of fans on Facebook that's encouraging them they should write a script, but then actually nobody would actually take the project on. So what gives you a hint that no, maybe you should try something different?
Well, for one, if it's a story that's been told before, that is a red flag in my head. If it's one that sort of lacks structure, and the story is all over the place, and then, you know, it really has to be defined. I think scripts really have to be defined, and I think that the writer has to have a great vision. So it's not just I take the script and I read it. I want to know what that writer's thinking.
Okay, definitely. Now, you said your next project is coming out when?
Well, the next project we're doing is The Label, and that's the reality show. So we're finishing up the pilot, and then we're going to be pitching that around. We already have some interest, so we're excited about that.
And we're definitely in the building for that, right?
Yes, we are in the building, right? In the building TV, right here.
Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. I'm in the building with Mikey J. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing? I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I see that.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on and why you're here tonight.
You know, support Oktoberfest, the music festival and the film festival. The music portion, you know, hands down, it's been phenomenal for 5 years. Okay. Friday I'm on the panel, Friday I receive an award, and I'm performing. It's also Saturday. Okay. But the film portion, you know, I'm in 8 films. 3 of them are already completed, okay. And 4 of them are box office. The other 5 we're about to shoot. Okay. So, you know, the people I'm tied in with in Hollywood, you know, I'm looking to help anybody else get where I'm at, because it's kind of surreal that I surpass people that's been doing this 10, 15, 20 years, trying to get to the people that I'm connected with. So, you know, I'm here to show our support and my love.
Okay, so we definitely want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
And for those who don't know you, let them know a little bit about you and your career and what you do.
Yeah. You know, 2-time Grammy nominee, 8 Independent Music Award winner, 3-time 106 at Park Freestyle Friday judge, BET's producer of the week in Rap City. Shout out to Styles P from D Block from the interview. And there's just so much more, you know. Actor, director, now, you know.
So if you had any advice for people that's coming up, that's why you're here, what would be the one thing that you would say that would be beneficial to them?
Spirituality, actually prayer. Prayer. That's really it, prayer.
Just pray?
Just pray. God in Christ. Without God in Christ, I mean, they're in the building tonight, just like in the buildings here tonight with Tiffany. So, God in Christ. That's it.
All right. So, who are some people that inspire you?
My son, my daughter, life, just everyday things that goes on in this world. But mainly my son and my daughter.
All right. Now we've caught you a while ago, and we haven't been able to make it to any of your events. So, what can we look out for that we can make it to one of your events? We could get in the building.
You know, Friday, Saturday, Oktoberfest. October 25th, I'll be in the Bronx. October 11th, no, I mean not October 11th, I'm sorry, November 2nd. Okay. I'm going to be hosting Les Love's big show for him. Okay. I'm booked up all the way up until next year, so, you know. But I'll always keep you guys posted.
All right, so we're definitely in the building for that.
Yeah, most definitely in the building.
Heard it here. Don't make us stalk you.
Nah, I won't do that.
So tell us a little bit more about another amazing project that you're working on.
I just got a manufacturing deal for my clothing line, Guard Your Grill Gear. Okay. It's a 50-50 deal. It's a great deal. It's going to be very, very beneficial to everyone because it's going to be very affordable. Okay. I'm wearing a prototype right now of the cardigan. I got the ladies wear as well.
Okay, that was my next question.
Yes, it's more focused on gym wear, sportswear, casual look. So, you know.
And so we definitely going to get some of those to review on the show, right? Size medium, you know.
Yeah, I got to shoot you the video. The video, actually my single inspired it. I was promoting my single with the Guard Your Grill t-shirts running around, and people wanted the shirt. So, henceforth, Guard Your Grill Gear.
All right, so let them know if they want to get a cardigan or a shirt or a sweater. Sweatsuit, you said as well, right?
Yeah.
How can they find it?
www.guardyourgrillgear.com. The commercials are up. Official Mikey J, Guard Your Grill Gear.
All right.
Out there.
And you're definitely going to send us some to sell on the site as well, right?
Yeah, and I send it to you. I give it to you personally. And they are in 7 stores, and I just did a Target deal, so, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he's definitely on his grind. Make sure y'all get out and support him. Get y'all some sweaters. Check out his movies. Check out his music. And get yourself in the building. Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. Let everybody know what they're watching.
You're watching In the Building TV. If you're not in the building, then you ain't watching TV, so get out. But I'm in the building today with Tiffany. Peace.
Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. I'm in the building with Anthony. What's going on?
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Everything's good. Haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? What you been up to?
Wow, just been working, preparing for Oktoberfest. A lot of filming. And that's basically it. Those are the 2 things I've really been focused on, coming towards the end of the year.
All right, so tell us in a little bit of details what it takes to put an event like this together.
Wow. It takes at least a year of planning, 8 months to a year. The first 6 months I was dealing with the whole Sandy situation. So actually I really had just 6 months to really get everything together. So just a lot of emailing, contacting people, making sure they got back to me, and having a great team. I have a really, really efficient team, and they really help pull everything together for this.
Right. So for anyone else who would like to put an event together, what would be the steps that they should take?
Definitely having someone on the team as far as like an event planner or someone who's a publicist, PR, that can reach out to people and say, hey, this is what we're doing. Would you be interested in being a part? And reaching out to potential sponsors, people that may want to invest in your event, and then get some credible people, because we do a lot of panels. Definitely get credible people with experience and knowledge on your panel to make sure that they're giving out good information to people.
Okay. And how would they go about getting investors? Do they go walk up to different sponsors and say, look, I have this project, can you sponsor me, or is there something else, another way that they should go about it?
Well, one route you can do is if you have you can kind of research similar shows or events or whatever and see what type of sponsors they have, and then just maybe reach out and say, hey, we're doing something, would you be involved? Having a 501 is a good way to get sponsors. A lot of sponsors do cause marketing, and if you're doing something for this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we're involved with the whole cancer research and fight for the cure and all of that. You can reach out to those types of entities as well. So that's two good ways.
Definitely. And if it doesn't work, they should get up and try again, right?
Get up and try again. You got to keep calling people, keep sending out your packages. Excuse me, making sure they have a way of contacting you, making sure they have a way of finding out about your potential event. A lot of people like history. Oktoberfest is 5 years old, so when you start getting years behind you and people see that, oh, this is something that has longevity and actually keeps growing, then that's a great way to get people to say, hey, I may want to sponsor this. This looks like something good.
Cool. Now tell us a little bit more about you and the reality show you're working on. We want to know about you.
Well, I've been working on a reality show for the past, I would say about 4 years. Okay. And we started when I was doing submissions for Warner Music Group. We had a whole plan, it kind of went a little awry, but things happen. And we just kept myself and someone that I'm working with from one of the production companies that produces from VH1. I just kept pushing and doing the showcases and getting people involved. And finally, when we started putting Oktoberfest together, I said, okay, this is the time. I met someone else who was actually filming a show, and they introduced me to the producers and said, I sat down with them and we talked, and I said, this is something that we may be interested in. So it just all kind of just started meshing together, and hence, the label was born. So
Can we know a little bit about what the reality show is going to be about?
Well, it's basically we are an independent record label, and basically it's just what we do. The show is just about what we do. Scouting artists, getting artists on tour, developing artists, getting rid of artists, finding them producers, making sure that it's the daily grind of what we do. That's basically it.
Now, since you work with a lot of artists as well, if you had to give an artist, before they come to you and hit you up, if you had some advice to give them, what would it be? Like, what should they have together before they hit up Anthony?
Wow. I think for me, the most important thing, they have to be able to listen. Because no matter what type of artist comes to me or comes to anybody that I associate with, there's always going to be something that they can do better. And because we have those connects and we have those people and we know what they're looking for, if someone comes and says, hey, I'm ready, the first thing we're going to say is, no, you're not. You're not ready because you're not there. Because when you see somebody, and I'll use artists that are making it big. When you see like Drake and Justin Bieber, those guys put work in, and unfortunately a lot of people don't want to work.
So besides their bio, what else should they have as a package to bring forth to you? As
a package, bio, definitely a bio. They should have some music, if not 5 to 6 tracks. If they're writers and composers, producers, then they should at least have a full album done. Definitely a music video. They should have significant followers. Their social media should be up, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And they should be the type of artists that when they go out, people should recognize them as someone that's in entertainment. Doesn't necessarily have to be music. Say, hey, they look like they should have that appeal. And those are basically the characteristics.
And should they definitely have their own music?
Absolutely. Absolutely. No purchase beats for $5 or anything like that. It's good when a team or an artist has their own producer that they've grown with and they've developed their sound. That's good. But there are a lot of artists that don't have that. Now, you can use industry beats because if you still have your own sound, then that's something that can be developed because we see the talent.
All right, so if anybody's looking for you, how can they find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook. Anthony Jones NYC is my Facebook page. My Twitter and my Instagram is Ant Jones World. My website is antjonesworld.com, which is under construction. All right. And going forward, we have theomff.com, which is the site for the Oktoberfest. And we will have a site for the reality show coming very soon.
We definitely want to say congratulations and let them know what they're watching.
You are watching In the Building TV. That's what it is.
Let's see who else is in the building. Let's go. I have Angela in the building. I had to chase her down, run her down, get people to get her security. But we have her here. She's in the building. Let my viewers know a little bit about yourself.
My name is Angela Simone. I'm the event coordinator at Red Rooster Harlem here in Harlem, and we're doing events all over the city.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Red Rooster.
Red Rooster is Marcus Samuelson's newest restaurant. It's on 125th Street and Lenox Avenue. We cater, we do private events. We have a Ginny Supper Club, which is downstairs. We have live performances nightly. We have a really awesome movement happening in Harlem right now.
All right, so do you also cook as well?
Of course I cook. I'm Jamaican and Italian. I'm all about fusion.
So what's one of your special dishes?
Well, I make a mean pata sauce. Okay, they call it gravy in the Italian culture, but I can definitely make some sauce, and I make a mean steak too.
Okay, so what inspired you to become a cook and do what you do?
Well, cooking isn't my passion. Really, events is more so that. And started in IT, and I realized I didn't want to sit behind a desk. You know, that I was too much of a people person, and so I started to get back into hospitality. And once I did, it was like an epiphany. Boom, you know, you're meant to make dreams come true, and that's what I do. I make people's visions come to life. And
so, as far as cooking, at what age did you start cooking?
Well, young, because I have one sister, and I'm a child of a single mother. So, she was doing her thing. She was working, so we had to start cooking pretty young. I would say in 3rd grade, I kind of became mommy of the house, and my oldest sister became daddy. So,
now when it comes to event planning, what kind of advice would you give someone that's out there that wants to be an event planner? What are some of the major steps that they should take, and what are the major things they shouldn't do to keep them from falling?
Well, I would say if you want to become an event planner, you definitely have to start from the bottom. Get your feet wet, understand hospitality, understand trying to recognize people's vision. You pick up on key things. You have to interpret what people want to try to figure out the best way to bring it to life. And I would also say that being able to talk to many different people, you have to deal with many vendors, you have to deal with many different clients, so you have to be flexible, and you have to be very encouraging and very patient.
Okay, definitely. Now, are there any up-and-coming events going on at Red Rooster we can look out for?
We have many events coming up. We just did an amazing shoot today for Jennifer Hudson. She came in and did a shoot, and we do something of a Motown Monday. It's not every Monday, but it does come through. And then we also have special features. We just hosted John Legend. So we can't really give away what's happening until it's on the schedule and we have a press release. But definitely check out redroosterharlem.com. There's a tab for Ginny Supper Club, and you can see a calendar of our upcoming events.
So all that we have to do is just hit you up when we're in the building, right?
Absolutely. Angela at redroosterharlem.com, and I'll do what I can.
All right, so let everybody know what they're watching.
You're watching In the Building TV.
And we out the building.
Papi, ya tú sabes, estamos con Parcero in the Building TV, Yo contra el Resto 2. Es el nuevo álbum, todo el mundo agárrelo. We're touching everybody from New York, from Colombia, Medellín, Manizales. Estoy con ustedes. Estamos aquí en una nueva plataforma en Nueva York, promoviendo la nueva música. Thank you to In the Building TV, pushing new talent. We're here with the filmmakers, we're here with the musicians, and this is Parcero showing some support. Thank you for having me. Ya tú sabes, dale.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Poppy Shank, and right now you watching In the Building TV. The boss in the building. Let's go!
Hey, it's your boy Mikey J, and you in the building with me, In the Building TV, Mikey J. Salute.
Uncle Murder, a.k.a. Mr. East New York, and I'm in the building with Tiffany Taylor and the Seven Kings, you heard? Brooklyn.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Fred the Godson, a.k.a. Gordo Frederico, and you watching In the Building with Tiffany Taylor. Holla.
What's up? It's K. Slade, the Drama King. We in the building with Tiffany Taylor and Seven Kings.